Okay, I'm going to teach you how to foam roll your adductors or your inner thigh muscles. And these are really fun to get. So we're going to take the ankle and just kind of throw it over the front of the foam roller. And if you can just visualize the distance from the top of your knee up to your hip, we're going to be working on the inside of your thigh in that area. So to start off with, just get on this bottom side of your body and start to roll belly down as you come up to the thigh, and then belly up as you come down to that knee. So you can see how I'm rolling my belly down and it comes up my thigh, and then belly up and I get up to my knee. Yeah, and you can just adjust that as you will. If the foam roller starts to get away from you, you can just keep your hand here. And you'll start to notice there's some little areas of tension in that runway there that you're working on. So I'm going to come back up to the farthest point there, right at the edge of my knee. And I'm going to start to make some rotation movements here. So my heel is coming up in the air, and I'm just really rubbing right there on that inside, and it's actually getting to my medial quad too. So a little up and down, internal rotation here, and then letting my foot just rest heavy on the floor. I'm also going to kick that leg out, kicking that ball, and then bring it back. So kick that leg out and bring it back in. So those rotators can insert down there. Yeah, just about 4 or 5 passes of that. All right, now I'm going to bring that foam roller up, so maybe to about the middle of my thigh. Just maybe pushing into it for just a second. The heavier that ankle is, the more you're going to get that downward pressure onto the foam roller. Pretty tender there for me today. And then we'll start a little more medial rotation. So knee goes down, ankle goes up, and you can see how it rolls more towards the inside of my thigh. And then I'm going to go down, let that ankle go down. And breathing, you want to get all that nice oxygen to the tissues as we do this. Good. And then I'm going to let my ankle rest on the floor again and do that nice little knee flexion and extension. So I'm kicking my leg out, extending it, and bending it, flexing it. And again, we want to stay heavy with that heel, so if you can just drag the floor, and that's going to help you feel a little more tension in that thigh. Okay, and then the last little bit, I'm going to take it a little bit higher, so it's right on that inner thigh, as high as I can get it there, feeling sore, just laying over the top of it, and the knee there. Remember, we're just loosening that fascia there, helping it remodel itself, getting oxygen, blood flow, all that good stuff to the fascia. Everybody always asks, why am I doing this? So we're going to bring that knee up in the air, internal rotation, and then back down to parallel. And the more you go up, the more that goes right into the inner thigh there, keeping the leg heavy. And then letting the ankle just rest on the floor. We're going to kick it forward and drive it back. Kick it forward, ankle's heavy, and drive it back. Now make sure you're not way up here with your hips twisted. You want to just be feeling that right on the bone. So it's like the flesh and bone are pressing into the foam roller. And just a few little passes like that. And then if you want to foam roll just one more length of the thigh or a couple more lengths of the thigh, that's a good thing.